All right. So we're gonna rate season 3 as a whole for The Mandalorian. So we're not just doing episode by episode, we're doing the whole thing. All was it 8 episodes? All 8 episodes. So let me bring this up real quick. Put it right there. Oh, you brought it. There you go. There you go, Brian. You don't need to increase that man's ego, man. You look like Michael J. White.
Oh man, if only I could fight like him.
Yeah, right. All right. But with that being said, how we rate things here on the Spoiler Kings is a now, later, never. Now means you got to drop what you're doing to go watch it. Later means when you get a chance, no big deal. You're not missing out. And never means do not waste your time. Do not kill your brain cells. It's not worth it. So, Brian, what are you giving the season 3 of The Mandalorian?
As much as the hate this guy, and as much as I hated episode 3, so I really did hate episode 3. I still say this is a now. I mean, it's a Star Wars fan. I'm going to watch Star Wars stuff regardless. So that's just no matter what. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's going to be Andor 2. I'm like, what you read Andor 2? I'm like, I want to watch it now. But so I think this is a now still. I still like the season for what it is. Season 3 is probably my least favorite overall, but I like that the story's moving on, and I'm glad that if the Mandalorians are on Mandalore. I didn't need Grogu, but I think Grogu will be the Mandalorian going forward, and I still rate it a now.
Yeah. So I'll probably do the same. I like majority of the episodes. Now looking back, so like I know we said episode 3, and I know we talked about it in our episode 8 review. About Pershing, I think Travis Mitchell brought up like a whole Pershing thing, and it made me think. Now that we're at the end. Did that big 30-minute story play any effect? And it didn't. And that's what pissed me off. It's like, all right, I'm going to wait because I'm like, okay, it was interesting, but it needs to pay off later. And it never paid off. And if it doesn't pay off, now I'm aggravated. Now I'm like, now you wasted 30 minutes when we could have been doing something else. If it paid off, then I would have been fine with it. Even if it paid off at the very end.
I didn't know how it would have paid off. And that's why I was like, it was an Andor cutaway of 30 minutes. I was like, you could have did this in 10 minutes and we got the same effect and got more Mandalorian stuff.
Yeah. Like I thought they were going to brain fry, Din or something at the end, like they did with Pershing. I thought they were going to bring things up that happened in that part.
I mean, I think the only thing they did was just the fact that we had all the clones, but we already knew about the clones, so it really didn't take 30 minutes to do that. It was just
I mean, they're just like taking former bad guys and trying to repurpose them. Okay, but again, like you said, it didn't need to take that long to do it. And so that was my biggest issue was that it was like it never paid off, and that's when it gets annoying. Same thing kind of like with Andor. If all these like doing all this stuff doesn't pay off at the end, now I'm mad because you wasted my time. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I gave you a chance, and I was waiting, and I'm still waiting. And it's over. So I didn't care for. Besides that, everything else was awesome. The fight scenes at the end, the last 2 episodes, great fight scenes. I personally enjoyed the kind of change to Bo-Katan and the Mandalorians as a whole kind of storyline rather than just Din and Grogu. But even at the end, Grogu had some important parts and stuff like that. So I liked it. There's some parts where I was like, okay, I guess, but I didn't hate it. There's nothing that I really, really hated, too much. So for me, like you said, a Star Wars fan, now
you're gonna watch it.
You gotta watch it. Yeah. And then Travis said, one issue with season as a whole, it lacked the aesthetic variety in each episode, like the previous season. Episode 6 through 7 being the only ones that felt unique and didn't end abruptly.
Agreed. I get that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think episode 8 ended abruptly. I think it did wrap up what it did. It just wrapped up very quickly.
Yeah, it was super fast.
It should have given us a little more time. I didn't care for that, but if it would have given us a little bit, if it would have been an hour, I probably would have liked even more.
Yeah. It should have been a little bit longer than 30 something minutes, like 33 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Like after the intro and after the credits, it's like 33 minutes. So
and after the recap, all that stuff.
So which is crazy. But yeah, everything else was kind of cool. We were stuck with Bo and Din a lot, which I didn't mind because I like Bo. I really like Bo's story arc over everything. So, and then Trevor said, I think Carson telling Mando there's something sinister going on Coruscant in the last scene, and it's his first case would be pretty would have been
off enough.
Been paid off enough.
Well, I think that we will know seeing if there's going to be a season 4 because it did not hit the same numbers that got hit before. Does Favreau want to go that way? Does Favreau want to go? How do they fix Mandalore? Does that bring other Mandalorians in? Is that how we connect the two shows between Ahsoka? Because they brought other Mandalorians in, and that's where they start meeting. I don't know, but the future will tell us what's going on. But for now, this season, I still give it a now, but it's not the same now I gave season 2 or season 1, and that's kind of where we're leaving it off at right now.
Yeah, same. I think the best way is like I didn't hate it. I liked it, but I also liked season 1 and 2 more. Yeah. But this one was fun. I did have a good time with it. I know a lot of other people did not. I mean, I guess I get it, but for me as a Star Wars fan, anytime I get some Star Wars stuff, it's good.
Quench my thirst.
Yeah. so that's it for our season 3 rating. Kind of short. Make sure you go check all our other videos of season 3, all the episodes as individual videos. But we want to hear from you. Leave a comment. Let us know what are you ranking season 3. If you want to use our now, later, never, or if you want to use a 1 through 10 scale, whatever you want to use, let us know and tell us what you think about this season. And if you're watching our replay, thank you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We just passed 850, so we are going to be announcing our 3rd place 1,000 sub giveaway prize pretty soon.
It's happening. I'm waiting. I'm ready.
Yes. 850 is the road to 1,000 for us. So at 850, which we just passed, we're going to be announcing our 3rd place prize, 900, 2nd place prize, 950, 1st place prize. And once we hit 1,000, then we start the big giveaway stream. That's going to be fun. That'd be super fun. So
I can't wait to do it. We got to do it this summer, guys. So that's why we got to get these 150 in. Yes. Let's start rolling down the hill. Let's start hitting. Let's hit 900. I want to hit 900 right at the beginning of May. So let's do this. we only can do it with you guys. I appreciate you guys. We need you guys to do these things. Tell your friends. Show the videos. Let's keep it going. Let's get the views going. But we appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Yes, with everybody. So, but that is it. If you're watching live, stick around. We're going to talk about some other stuff.